A wonderful clash. Both sides have impressed. Japan, they have gone undefeated as Ikazaki now has the ball. Tries to play it around nicely. Kurahashi working beautifully in defence. Here goes Ikazaki. Fires the ball across. Haga can't quite hold onto it. Shimakawa came through and couldn't play on, so the ball will go out of bounds. So terrific stuff from both sides. These two international sides, no holds barred at the moment. Travis Moreau with the pass inbound. He'll fire it to Fabian Lavoie. Lavoie now plays it nicely close to that quarter. He'll go back and turn around. Fabian Lavoie works well. Hirschfield on the left. Now he flanks him to the right. Beautiful work from Fabian Lavoie up the middle. Brilliant blocking from Travis Moreau. Goes into Ikazaki. Now Lavoie tries to battle his way around. Tries to get that arm free for the pass. Can't quite get it, so he'll reset. Slows down the clock. 16 seconds line at the clock. Tries to get the pass around over Ikazaki. Can't quite do it. Now he fires the ball over the top. Lavoie goes left and right, straight up the middle. Holding call. Moreau was pushed over.
Unlucky there, leaving the court violation being called, so no try. And from the sideline, the Japan team will take it.
So it'll be Haga that has possession of the ball in the corner. Fires the ball across to Shimakawa. Shinichi Shimakawa. Fires it nicely up the middle. Goes over the halfway line. And the play is there to Japan. So the score now 2 apiece. 6:27 left in this clock. Now the ball comes across now nicely from Caldwell over the top. Shimakawa couldn't quite reach it. It's Ikazaki now.
Jono, they've run out of time there. The 10-second violation. So it'll be Japan's ball. That's 2 turnovers in just the last few seconds there. So those turnovers are costly for the teams. Japan now with the ball from the side.
So they'll fire it inbound. Goes over the head of Ikazaki. Finds Shimakawa. Shinichi Shimakawa tries to battle around Hirschfield. Goes down at the line. Beautiful work from Ikazaki. Great work from Haga. He took it beautifully. And the points come from Masayuki Haga. So Japan get the points there, 3-2, 6:18 left in this contest. Moreau from the key, fires the ball inbound, tries to find Caldwell, does beautifully with a nice little half volley, pops it over the pass, can't quite get it over Ikazaki. Now Caldwell doing well, battling around one, fires the pass across court, finds Lavoie. Lavoie now in space, goes around Shimakawa, left and right around Shimakawa. Lavoie toying with the opposition now, slows down possession, tries to get the play away, now fires the ball across court. Gets it over the top, couldn't quite find Moreau, and the chance goes begging for the Canadians there, Em.
Yeah, an unfortunate one there, but they will, I'm sure, turn that around. The Canadians are key communicators. You'll hear Kevin Orr, their coach. Oh, sorry, that's Japan's. Bit of a slip up there.
That's okay. He's coached 3 countries in Canada, USA and Japan. So he's a journeyman, Kevin Orr. Great to have him a part of the 2017 Nationals with the Japanese side. And they go down to court, so there's a player down for Canada.
We saw the game earlier against the GIO New South Wales Gladiators that we spent a bit of time on the floor earlier. Fabian Lavoie for Team Canada.
So he's back on 2 wheels, which is good to see. So we battle for gold at 7:30 tonight, which will be a fantastic game. That is our next game after a bit of family and friends court time, which will be fun. So the play will come inbound. From that play, there'll be a change there. Mike Whitehead comes on for Canada. And Lavoie will go to the bench. So we go back to Haga over on the far side. He'll fire the pass nicely to Shimakawa. Shimakawa now plays it nicely. Kurahashi did well in defence. Ikazaki now playing his role. Short of the key. Shimakawa now plays the ball nicely. Goes at the line, left flank, gets the points. So 4-2. 5:33 left in this clock. Going at a frenetic pace. Whitehead fires the pass across to Moreau. Moreau battles nicely in that defensive key. Goes over the halfway line. Fires up the middle. Gets a bit of attention from Shimakawa. Travis Moreau now tries to go at the line. He'll push hard straight up the middle. He couldn't stay on the wheel, but he's got the points. So nice play in from Shimakawa. Play goes to Ikazaki. Ikazaki will play to the line. Kurahashi playing her role brilliantly in the 3 for Japan. Nice pass over the top. Shimakawa! Classic catch. Brilliant stuff, Japan. 5-3. Beautiful stuff, 5:09. So Moreau now has possession of the ball. He'll try and play it short of the line. Over the top, fires the pass. Whitehead has it. He'll try and look for one, look for another. Fires the ball now. Gives the ball across to Moreau. Moreau has the play. Connectivity is brilliant for Canada at the moment. Moreau needs possession to get loose. Has the play there. Has Caldwell on the flank. Goes over the top. That's beautiful stuff from Whitehead. And the points come for Canada.
What incredible teamwork there, really reading one another with Mike Whitehead taking that one out for the Canadian side.
And Ikazaki will respond quickly for Japan. So the points go the way of the Japanese. So they remain undefeated in this tournament. 6-4 the score as the pass comes inbound. Nicely played away by Moreau, and Caldwell has the ball, gives it back to Moreau. Moreau plays it up the middle. Great cover there from Hirschfield. Moreau takes on the line, tries to battle one, pushes away another. Goes up the middle, brilliant stuff. Oh, that's as pretty as a Ceratopedilum gummiferum. A Christmas bush for those outside of the horticultural world.
Oh, what else do we have as far as the commentary goes, Jono?
Oh, Ikazaki, you never know. Even I don't know. I don't write stuff down. It just
bit
comes,
left field there.
It just appears. So Moreau fires the ball in. Whitehead has the ball nicely. Fires it back to Moreau. Moreau battles nicely just short of the halfway line. Gets the ball back in field. Nicely played by Travis Moreau down that left flank. Fires the ball nicely. Now Caldwell has it for Canada. He goes inside the quarter. Tries to battle away the line. Goes back left and right. Caldwell fires the pass. Whitehead will go backwards. And the points come for the Canadians. So terrific start from both sides here, Em, in this international clash.
Excellent matchup. Both the teams very strong here. The score, Japan leading just by 1. True reflection of how tight it is in this match.
Ikazaki has the ball nicely, plays it well. So the points come the way of Japan there. So the margin goes back to 2, 8-6, 3.5 left in this opening term. Going at a frenetic pace. Pass goes into Caldwell, onto Hirschfield. Caldwell fires it back to Moreau. Moreau battles nicely over the top. Good catch, Mike Whitehead. Plays it sensibly through the middle. Just calms it down. He's got Caldwell on the flank. Goes back in field. Moreau blocks well. Whitehead tries to go at the line. Gives the pass across. Hirschfield will get the points. Canada somehow, some way come up with it nicely on that right flank. Hager gives the ball in field to Ikazaki. Ikazaki will play it up the flank, tries to go up the left, nicely passed across. Hager will have possession of the ball, gives it over to Shimakawa. And Shinichi Shimakawa gets the points for Japan. So 9-7, 3 minutes to go. Moreau has possession of the ball, fires the pass across to Whitehead. Whitehead battles nicely. Goes just short of that halfway line. Nice little pop pass away to Travis Moreau. Moreau has Ikazaki on his tail, causing a bit of curry. Gives it back in field nicely to Whitehead. Whitehead will play possession. Gives the ball across field. And he just works his way nicely. He's got Moreau and Caldwell beautifully. Hirschfield in support. Didn't need him on that occasion. Kurahashi did well. Intercept changeover. Ikazaki has possession. Shimakawa charging at the line. And he'll pick it up and go for the points for Japan. So a nice little shift there between Japan and Canada. Japan coming out on top.
Incredible pressure there to see Japan then take that one and take the lead by 3 now, Jono.
Yeah, it's a tight contest. So final day in the pool matches here on day 3 of the Fierce 4 Rugby Championships. We'll have a bit of family and friends court time, and then we battle for gold in the Wheelchair Rugby National Championships, all thanks to GIO. Great to have their sponsorship right across this tournament. As Canada battle the ball, they're making their debut in this 2017 competition. Ball goes loose. And the call looks as though it's gone the way of Japan, is that right? Yeah,
it'll be Japan's ball from the sideline. Losing possession there, Canada in the back court. So, and a substitution, number 22, taking the field.
So that'll be Saya Noromatsu. for Japan. Terrific player close to the line, Noramatsu. Shimakawa now has possession of play. Noramatsu plays his role well. Shimakawa tries to battle his way around beautifully round the key. Noramatsu and Kurahashi working well. Shimakawa now goes at the line, fires the pass to Ikazaki and can't quite get it. The spoiler is there and the ball goes out of bounds.
Keeping the possession there. They will take it now from the sideline. There's 2 minutes 08 remaining in this first period. It's been a tight one, Jono.
Yeah, it's been a fantastic clash so far. So 2 minutes to go. Possession will go the way of Japan. They'll fire it. Kurahashi has possession, holds it. Wanted to change of possession there, but I think there was a breakdown in communication there between Shimakawa and Kurahashi. And now the ball will go over to that far side. Referee Lloyd White will take it there and give it to Saya Noramatsu. So Noramatsu now has possession of play. He fires the ball into Shimakawa. Shimakawa tries to battle one, pushes away around Whitehead. Good stuff from Shimakawa, applying the pressure. Daisuke Ikazaki works well in the pressure, in the clutch, goes back to Ikazaki. He'll fly backwards and get the points for Japan. In fact, there might be a call there. No, the points stay. So 11-7 the score now as Canada will restart it with Moreau in possession.
We just had an off-ball contact before the whistle. So just after the try was made, there was a contact made. So that contact warning through to the Japan team.
Whitehead, nice pass across to Caldwell, and the points come for Canada. So Saya Noramatsu has possession of the ball for Japan, fires the ball in nicely to Daisuke Ikazaki. Ikazaki tries to work his way. Kurahashi does well in protection. Ikazaki fires the pass over the top. Shimakawa, classy stuff from Shinichi Shimakawa, and the points come for Japan. Moreau now has possession of the ball. Tries to fire the pass infield. Gives it nicely to Hirschfield. Back to Moreau. Moreau, who's been good for Canada, gives the pass across. Caldwell will have the ball. So the bearded brothers combining beautifully. Hirschfield over the top. Nice pass into Whitehead. Whitehead. Hirschfield tries to work in cover defence. Beautiful pass across. Moreau with the points. And Canada respond beautifully.
And we had some tight play there right on the middle line, which would be a backcourt if they were to have crossed over, but managed to keep that in play through the middle there.
Ikazaki gives it nicely to Shimakawa. Battles around the line, so they haven't made too many changes, just the one Japan with Noramatsu coming on. Beautiful work from Shimakawa, who plays it close to the line. Up the middle, Shimakawa just battles his way through, slows down the clock, 15 seconds to go. Battles nicely just to that right-hand side and will get the points over the line. So 13-9, the margin, 4 points with just under a minute to play in this first quarter. So this quarter, Emma, it has gone at a lightning pace.
Absolutely flying through the game, and there's just a few points in it. It's really great to see both these international teams demonstrating their skill in this wheelchair rugby match.
Whitehead plays it just short of the line. Nicely played away by Canada. Daisuke Ikazaki gives him some curry. Good player into Moreau. Moreau and Noramatsu battling. Beautiful ball back to Whitehead. The big man goes forward for Canada. Whitehead gives it back to Moreau. Moreau slows down the clock. 16 seconds on the shot clock. We're inside 30 seconds in the game clock. Moreau fires the pass over. Caldwell gets the points. And that is terrific work from Canada close to the line. We'll go back to the restart. So Saya Noramatsu will have possession of the ball, and Daisuke Ikazaki is just getting that wheel fixed. So the left wheel just gets changed over for Ikazaki. So it'll be interesting to see if Canada make a change here. They're down by 3 at the moment with 24 seconds left on the clock. Game clock starts, 20 seconds left. They go up through Shimakawa. Shimakawa battles nicely up the midcourt. Have they got time? Have Japan got some time for some magic? They'll try and fire the pass across court. Running out of time, inside 10 seconds. Shimakawa hard at the line. Tries to fire the pass away. What can the great man do? Goes right. Kurahashi, bit of magic. Over the top, Noramatsu! Oh, no goal! Denied at the bell. So that's quarter time in a thrilling clash between Team Japan and Team Canada. We'll take a break. It's the Japanese by 3. Quarter time. Back in a moment. So back we go for the second quarter of this international clash between Team Japan and Team Canada. John O'Farr and Emma Stewart in commentary. Here, we hope you're enjoying the coverage. If you're enjoying it here at the Sydney Olympic Park Sports Centre or online at wheelchairrugby.com.au. Matt Debley's on for Canada. Nice pass across from Caldwell. Caldwell now has possession. He'll try and battle his way through that mid-court. Kurahashi doing well. Haga back on the court for Japan in the 4. Good work in blockage from Debley in the 31, and Caldwell will go over the line. Nice pass away to Moreau, and Canada strike first blood in this second quarter. Emma, what do the Canadians need to do to get themselves back in this contest as the Japanese fire up the line as Shimakawa goes through for points?
Oh, impressive there by Shimakawa. Canada will really need to force some stoppage and play and some changeovers, so really hard on that defence, pressing for Japan for a forced turnover or two, Jono.
Yeah, so he's back on his feet now.
We've had a few thrills and spills today. The Canadians particularly spending some time on the floor in the earlier game against the New South Wales side.
Moreau fires the pass across to Caldwell over the halfway line. Ikazaki causing some problems, so too Shimakawa. Nice pass across to Moreau. Beautiful stuff from Debley. Debley now fires and goes hard at the line, and the points will come. So it'll be interesting to see. Canada have just made the one change, Debley coming on, and of course Norimatsu came on in that first quarter late for Japan as Shimakawa goes straight up the middle. Shinichi Shimakawa battling nicely close to the line, and he'll get the points. So 14-12 becomes 15-12 with 7 to go. Moreau fires the pass nicely, finds Caldwell over on that far side, pivots around. Ikazaki tries to get the pass. Beautiful keyhole pass down the sideline to Debley. Matt Debley battling through some traffic over the halfway line. Has Ikazaki. Great hands, Moreau. Moreau battles beautifully. Back to Debley. And the Canadians strike. It's that connectivity that we've seen over 3 days that's really been impressive, Em.
Absolutely. Very well reading one another, the Canadian side. And just to note that both the Japan and the Canadian sides taking out the wins against New Zealand.
Okay.
A couple of points in it though. Japan led by 4, whereas the Canadians by 10. So certainly seeing the fiercest game perhaps on court right here between these two international teams.
Yeah, they're certainly playing at a huge pace as Debley goes close to the line. Canada try to fire the pass back across now. Gives it to Moreau. Ikazaki causing some problems. On to Matt Debley in the 31. He battles across nicely. Good pass in court and finds Caldwell, Cody Caldwell for the points. So Maxiyuki Haga fires the pass nicely to Shinichi Shimakawa. Shimakawa straight up the middle. Tries to battle around. Good work from Kurahashi in defence. Now from Shimakawa, there's going to be a tyre change coming up for Japan. And it looks as though it is Masayuki Haga. Yes, so he'll get the right peg change there in a minute. In fact, he's going for 2, I think. Or no, that's just the one for the right. So I thought he was going the 2-wheel change there for a second. And so with 6:16 left on the clock in this first half, 16-14, play goes to Moreau. Moreau battles nicely, fires the pass across to Debley. Did well in some limited space. Matt Debley stays on 2 wheels brilliantly. Goes hard at the line. Debley fires the pass. Caldwell in a centimetre of room. Gets in. Oh, geez, it was like the post had a funnel web on it. Remarkable stuff. So they'll play it nicely into Ikazaki. Ikazaki will battle it up the mid-court. Goes nicely at the line, fires the pass across, and Japan get the points through Shimakawa. So we battle for gold at 7:30 here at the 2017 GIO Wheelchair Rugby National Championships. 17-15 in favour at the moment to Japan. That noise you can hear is Kevin Orr, the coach of Japan, who is just barking out instructions, fires the pass. Debley couldn't get it. Shimakawa comes in with the collision. And we will go back to possession. So take us through what's going on here, Em.
So Canada losing the possession there, and Japan will take it now from the side. Hager for Japan. And new, fresh on the court for the Canadian side, Fabien Laveau will take the field again. And first few minutes, Britt Mayer in this game.
So Britt Mayer has normally been a great yo-yo player for Canada. So we go back to the start. Moreau will fire it nicely. Lavoie has possession on that flank. Fires it nicely down the touchline. Debley did well in limited space. Tries to go hard. Ikazaki gives him some grief. Now Debley goes over Haga. Finds Lavoie. Lavoie trying to get around Shimakawa now. Lavoie goes hard and Shimakawa manages to get the possession loose. And the ball goes out of bounds.
It'll stay in the Canadians' hands with just 24 remaining on that try clock. 5:22 left on the main clock in this second period.
Debley plays it close to the line. He'll go hard and go straight over the line. So the points go to Canada. And now Haga will have possession rechanged. Shimakawa on the flank, goes straight up the middle to Ikazaki. Oh, smooth as you like. Shimakawa does particularly well. Three-man play takes over and Japan get the points. So now it'll go back to Hirschfield. Hirschfield tries to fire the pass back in field. Zoom pass across court. Finds Debley on that far side. So the Bearded brothers going at it again for Canada. Nice pass over the top needed here from Debley. Holds the ball. What's the call, Em?
Forces the time out there. Really feeling the pressure in that back court. So they've taken their 30-second timeout with 32 remaining on their try clock and 5:02 remaining on the main clock. So they will take a little time and reconvene, taking the ball from the sideline. The score, Japan up by 3, 19-16 in this second period of the game.
So we go back to the middle. Referee Lloyd White gets us underway and the ball goes across to Fabian Lavoie for Canada. Lavoie now battling nicely. Of course, we battle for gold at 7:30. Looking forward to that. I'm sure Darryl will be working out the numbers who faces off in that clash as Ikazaki goes hard at the line. A change of possession comes and Japan go for the try. So 20-16 now, 4:45 in this first half or second quarter. There's been a fall there for Canada. Did you see who went down, Em, on that far side?
Can't quite make it out. Oh, again down, Fabian Lavoie. He's certainly spent some time on the floor, taking her through a few spills today. Earlier knocking his chin on the way down, trying to make contact on Riley Batt, and he ended up worse off. And then later on, some contact, he ended up back on his head. Number 7 takes that one out. Ikazaki for Japan. The score is 21-16, Japan in the lead.
So Britt Mayer gets his first touch. Hirschfield with the possession. Goes over the line, tries to go inside that attacking 50. Debley did well with the hands, but couldn't quite maintain possession, and Haga will knock it down. So the ball will come the way of, I think it is Japan in a second, as there's going to be some changes here.
Tomoki Ime, number 9, will come on, and number 6.
Kazuhiko Kanu.
Thank you, Jono.
So Kazuhiko Kanu and Tomoki Imai, 6 and 9 on for the Japanese. And it looks like there's some changes as well. So Moreau will come on, and our favourite player in Shane Smith in 25. And Byron Green will come on for Canada. So 3 changes there. Ikazaki battles his way through nicely. Fires up the middle. Tries to get the pass away. Calls instructions. Haga runs out of space. Took the pass, but was on the wrong side of the post. So he goes out of play. So wheelchairrugby.com.au. Head there if you want some ticket information for tomorrow, the big day at the Netball Centre. We finish play tonight here at the Sydney Olympic Park Sports Centre with the gold medal match. And tomorrow there are 4 games kicking off at 11 o'clock with 5th v 6th at the Netball Centre. So head to wheelchairrugby.com.au for all the ticket information, and you can watch all the live feed action there. You'll be able to hear the commentary. You'll get all the stats and be connected to the Wheelchair Rugby Fizz 4 Nationals. As Ikazaki fires the pass across. Nice work over there from Kano, and Kano gives it nicely to Haga. And Haga connects beautifully, and the points come for Japan. 4:04, 22-17 left in this half. As Moreau has possession short of the line, gives the pass across nicely to Debley. Debley now has possession. Shane Smith just working his way nicely in the key. Debley over the top, couldn't quite connect with Moreau has possession, but the call will be played. Take us through it.
Yeah, another one forced in the back court, the timeout there. Moreau taking that one for Team Canada. Japan's really been pressing them up in the back court. The timeout being forced twice and a change in possession twice as well through this first half. Quite impressive play on the defense by Team Japan.
So Travis Moreau will take possession from that sideline. He'll fire the pass inbound, and Debley has possession now for Canada. Debley tries to battle his way around nicely. Over the top, good pass. Beautiful work from Travis Moreau. Moreau will battle nicely. Ball goes across court. Great work from Moreau. Moreau just pushes his way through, and the points come for Canada.
We've had a penalty goal there, as there was 4 in the key.
So Tomoki Amai gives it into Masayuki Haga. Haga now goes at the line. Tries to push around Smith, does well. Moreau with the block there. And the good possession from Haga. Debley tried to put the hand in there for the steal, but couldn't quite get the flying Masayuki Haga. Now the points come for Japan as Canada reset. Give the ball across nicely to Debley. Debley goes long downtown. Shane Smith picks it up nicely, just short of the goal line. And the try comes for Canada. So we've seen plenty of tricks from 25, Shane Smith. What will we see in this game, Em?
Very impressed with number 25 jersey from Canada. He's certainly got a good pass on him overhead without the look, Jono.
Yeah, that was fantastic. I think that was yesterday. We've seen so much action, it's hard to keep up as Ikazaki has the ball, fires the pass over the top. Haga will have possession. Good work from him. He's under some pressure. Back to Ikazaki. Ikazaki through the middle, swifts and lefts and rights, and goes through for the points. So Japan will get the goal on that occasion, and Travis Moreau for Canada will fire it back in. Shane Smith, what's the great man got here? Shane Smith straight up the middle, good pass across. Debley, good pick up. And the points come for Canada. Try there to the 31 in Matt Debley. And now Japan will reset in a second as Kanu gets himself back in position at the key. Tries to battle nicely, gives the ball across now to Haga. Haga goes through the middle, goes bang into Debley. Nice play away from Haga, fires the ball across. Kanu with possession, needs to get rid of it. Finds Ikazaki on the fringe. Ikazaki now battles the ball. Nice little pop over the pass, and it'll be Tomoki Amai that finishes it nicely for Japan.
The score is Japan leading by 5, 25-20, with 2:40 remaining in this first half. 31 jersey, Matt Debley with the ball. He's certainly been a high point scorer this week in this international test event.
Back to Moreau, who will have possession for Canada. Now Debley working well. Around Ikazaki goes Moreau. Travis Moreau tries to battle well. Pushes away one. We're inside the 2-minute mark of this contest between Japan and Canada. 10 seconds left on that clock. Moreau's got to do something. Comes up with Smith. Can he get the points? He can. Did remarkably well in very limited room close to that line, and Shane Smith gets the points for Canada. So the points go now to Canada, and the play goes to Japan as Haga has the play over the halfway line. Goes straight around Smith. Masayuki Haga now plays possession, and he'll take the ball over the line and get the points for Japan. So they'll now lead it by 5, 26-21. We're inside 2 minutes of this contest. Half time approaching. Moreau has possession of the ball, fires it nicely to Shane Smith. Smith on the charge, goes into Ikazaki. Smith fires it nicely to Moreau. Moreau just calms it down, works it still out of that area. Tomoki Amai tried to get him. Goes away. Nice block from Smith on the flank. Good work from Moreau. Moreau needs something special here. Needs to get the pass away. Finds Debley. Couldn't get possession. Loose ball. Picked up by Debley. Canada still on the charge. Has Smith. Beautiful work from Canada. And they connect magnificently. And they get the points left and right. And this time on the left flank of the goal. So the try comes for Canada. Now Ikazaki has possession of play. Fires the ball across to Haga. Haga working around Debley. Now has Kanu flying through but won't use him. Haga now has possession of the ball. Great ball back inside to Ikazaki. Might have been a mistake, but play on. Ikazaki pivots left and right and goes at the line. And the points come for the Japanese. 27-22. Just over a minute to play in this first half of this great clash between Japan and Canada. We hope you're enjoying the coverage, whether you're here at the Sydney Olympic Park Sports Centre or online at wheelchairrugby.com.au. So a change in play and a stoppage here, Em. What's the sides going through here?
Yeah, once again, the Japan side really pressing them up in their back half. Canada taking that time out, really feeling the pressure there. Japan leading by 5, taking us in the last minute of the first half of the game.
So the last time we battled for gold, it was at the Netball Centre, and it was New South Wales and Japan. And a wonderful victory to the Japanese, 59-58, double overtime we went there. So they're big medal chances as they're undefeated going into this contest. Canada now battle the contest beautifully. Gives it nicely to Smith. Smith tries the backhand pass. Goes over the top. Nice Dr. J pass. It'll come nicely to Debley. It came off Amai, but Debley will get the points for Canada. So a lucky break there, Em, for the Canadians getting the points.
Yeah, absolutely. Just couldn't grab that one, this Japan side.
So there's been a change for Japan as Agawa now is on the court in 23. Fires the pass nicely. And Shimakawa will go up the middle. Fires the pass beautifully across court. And that'll be the play. So Hitoshi Agawa on in the 23. Shimakawa in the 13. Ikazaki in the 7. And of course Tomoki Amai in 7. So Haga has spent some time on the sideline. Pressure applied by Canada. Nice work from Moreau. Gets it beautifully to Shane Smith, and the points come. 30 seconds left in this first half. What a game this is. Japan and Canada. Ikazaki. Have Japan got points in them inside 30 seconds? Ikazaki goes hard. The collision with Delby was beautiful. Now Shimakawa has possession of play. Tries to find the ball. Good work there from Agawa in defence in 23 on 31 Debley. Working well is Shimakawa. Close to the line. He's inside that attacking quarter. 10 seconds left on the clock. Has possession of the ball. Goes hard at the line. Tries to go back in field. Beautiful work to Ikazaki. Ikazaki slows down the clock and pushes the points. 2 seconds left. Great stuff from Japan, 29-24. Approaching half-time, this will be the last play. Debley, you can hear the clock in the background. Not far away now. Siren goes. That is half-time. What a clash we've got here between Japan and Canada. It's the Japanese by 5. Half-time here in this great clash. Back soon. So back we go into the second half of this wonderful clash between Japan and Canada. Period 3 starting now. Shimakawa has possession, fires the ball across nicely, and Kanu will get the points for Japan. So they draw first points in this third period. Second half coming up. Great battle so far between Canada and Japan. We battle for gold around 7:30. To decide who plays in that match. It'll be a great game to call. We hope you can stick around for it. And the ball nicely to Whitehead. So Canada respond very quickly. So 30-25. The margin goes back to 5. Kanu goes infield. Nicely played away there to Haga. Haga will just battle through. Uses Agawa beautifully. Atoshi Agawa brilliant in blocking. And Kanu, Kazuhiko Kanu, goes through for the points. So Japan playing it well through the middle. Great start there. So Caldwell has the ball. Kristen Cameron's on in the 3 for Canada. Nice pass back in field to Whitehead. Whitehead goes over the middle. Straight up the middle goes Mike Whitehead, pushing his way through, and the points come for Canada. Emma, how do you see this second half going for Japan and Canada?
It's a nice and tight one. We did just get the try there. There was a illegal use of hands. He's ended up leaning on his chair. So the Canadian side managing that try. The lead is now by 5. Japan up. A few minutes in this second half.
Shimakawa gets the points there for Japan. Nicely played well from Haga down that left-hand flank. So Canada will get points back as Mike Whitehead gets the wheel just changed there on the left side. Technical work, just working quickly. Got to get that tyre change done quickly, otherwise there's a sub, but on that occasion it's not the case. So play continues as Canada will bring it back from the key, and it'll be Cody Caldwell that plays on.
Yeah, good to see the matchup with number 3 on the Canadian side. Kristen Cameron making an appearance in the game as well.
Nice
Caldwell with the ball.
Nice pass across from Caldwell. Fires the ball just out of the reach of Debley there. Debley has possession. Nicely played at the line. Pushes away once and goes through for the points. So Canada respond nicely there. Plays it well. Good pass over the top from Shimakawa. Haga couldn't hold it, so Canada regain possession. They need this. They're down by 5. Caldwell has possession close at that line. Needs Debley to get the ball. Couldn't quite get to Matt Debley. What's the call there, Em?
We've got an illegal use of hands by the Japan side, and Canada forcing that turnover. They want to keep doing that to really bring the score line for that small difference and cross over for the game. So number 4, Haga, spending some time in the penalty box for Team Japan.
Haga fires the ball across to Whitehead. Whitehead plays nicely. Just short of that line, he'll go back to the key and get the points there for Canada. So they reduce that margin just slightly to 4. So starting to come back into this contest, which is good for Canada. Nice work from Kanu onto Haga. Masayuki Haga working well through the middle, using Agawa nice in possession. Shimakawa now has possession, close at the line. Tries to battle away. Good pass across to Haga. Agawa nice in possession there in defence. Masayuki Haga gets the points for Japan. Great clash we're seeing here between Canada and Japan. Caldwell will have possession. Nice pass back in field. Whitehead has possession straight up the middle. Plays it well, Mike Whitehead. Been a strong attacking player for Canada. Gets a bit of attention there from the Japanese defender, Shimakawa. And the points go the way of Canada. The ball goes back in field. Nicely played away. Agawa tried to get possession. In fact, that was Shimakawa that had possession there. So,
Jono, we've just got... Yeah, we've just got a delay here due to the clock not starting, so we're just going to sort that out with the bench.
away we go again. That was nicely timed with the music there. I didn't plan that, but anyway, I love it when a plan comes together, as the A-team would say. Now, we've got a big special announcement here. It's the gold medal game at 7:30. Now, normally it's a two-person panel, but it is going to be a three-person panel.
Well, who have we got, Jono?
Well, it'll be Jono Farr, me, lead caller. Hi.
Hello.
And
Frank Walker from National Tiles, or?
No, Frank we couldn't get. He was busy at a conference.
Damn shame.
He's a great commentator though, Frankie. So FW couldn't be here due to a conference. But a great commentator for the ABC. His name is Steve Rebillard. And Steve will be joining us in commentary. Wonderful to have Steve on board here at the Wheelchair Rugby Championships. I think this is the third final for Steve. So final number 3, which will be great to have, and he'll be here tomorrow as well at the Netball Centre, calling the gold medal game. So Jono Farr, Steve Rebillard and you, Emma Stewart. So wonderful to have the three-person panel as we battle for gold after 7:30 here at the Sydney Olympic Park Sports Centre.
I think there's going to be a bit of standing ovation from you, Jono Farr.
You know
the whole game.
You know I stand with gold.
The whole game.
It demands the best, so you got to stand.
Steve and I might be doing some squats on the sideline because I don't know if we're going to stand the entire game, but you have it. You have it.
Hey, it's a team game. It's a team sport. It's got nothing to do with me. I'm just here. Just a battler from Collaroy doing his best.
Very excitable in the gold games, Mr. Jono Farr is.
You got to be. It's the pinnacle. It's the Everest. That's what we battle for. So we go back to this contest between Japan and Canada. It's Japan by 5 with 6 to go in this contest, and it's Canada to have possession as Moreau nicely plays it, pushes it over the top and gives it back inside. So Canada get points through call ball. Great stuff there. Brandon Troutman's on there in 24, and Byron Green's come back on for Canada in the 7. So terrific stuff, and I noticed that Kurahashi is back on for Japan. Great work there from Shimakawa. Nice pass to Norimatsu. And Saya Norimatsu gets the point. So Japan undefeated in this tournament. They'll be red-hot favourites going into tomorrow, so they'll probably be battling for that gold medal game, which will be back-to-back gold medal games for the Japanese. They picked up the win last year, 59-58 over the Gladiators. A terrific game to call, a privilege to call at the Netball Centre, and we'll do it all again tomorrow from 11 as we battle through a couple of games. It'll be exciting stuff. We hope you can join us at the Netball Centre, or if you can't, head to wheelchairrugby.com.au as Brandon Troutman has possession, and they'll lose it there. So what's the call here, Em?
We have an equipment timeout needed for number 9, Cody Caldwell. His tyre going there. So the mechanic coming on court to adjust that, and the Canadian side will just take it from the sideline. Just 20 seconds though left on their try clock, and 5:29 remaining in this third period.
So plays it nicely into Moreau. Moreau has possession. Plays it nicely short of the line. Battles close and gets around Ikazaki. Now Travis Moreau. Travis Moreau battling nicely. Travis Moreau, it sounds like a country and western star. He goes hard at the line. Travis goes into Norimatsu. Pops the pass over. Yeah.
They're out of time, Jono. The first one for the game, the shot clock. Try clock running out, and Japan will take it from the side. 5:05 remaining in this third period.
Shimakawa now has possession, so that's probably the first time that's happened in this tournament, that the shot clock has just evaded a team going for points so close to the line, as Shimakawa adds some more points to the Japanese total. And now Canada will battle it nicely as Travis Moreau will have it at the line, fires the ball across nicely to Caldwell. Caldwell's battles well. Kevin Orr barking instructions from the sideline. Born in America, some say Canada. Goes across to Caldwell. Nicely played across court. Away to Moreau. Now battles across beautifully to Whitehead. In fact, it's Troutman, and Troutman will play it close to the line. Geez, it's very similar physical appearances between Brandon Troutman and Mike Whitehead, especially close to that line. Troutman in the 24. Now the tyre change goes to Brandon Troutman. So 35-30 with 4.5 to play in this third period. This classic clash between Japan and Canada. Nice pass in from Norimatsu. Sees Daisuke Ikazaki go at the line. Plays it nicely just short of the halfway position. Has the player over on the far side in Shimakawa. And the points come the way of Japan. So an interesting battle developing here between these two international sides, Emma.
Yeah, absolutely, Jono. And just to note, Ikazaki for Team Japan, number 7, he's got some speed on him. He must be one of the fastest in the world in this sport.
Yeah, he's got some pace certainly about him. And Moreau fires it nicely to Caldwell. Caldwell did well there. The play will come back. Referee Lloyd White making the call there.
So again, we'll just bring the ball back from where it was. The clock did not start, so technical error here. So they'll take that ball back from the baseline. Moreau, number 2 jersey for Team Canada, will take it with 4:27 remaining in this third period.
So Canada with the inbound. They'll play it nicely. Push it back in field. We're going to go green there, but Moreau's decided to go long. In fact, he's gone short to green. They go back to Moreau. Plays it nicely at the key. Going hard. 4:22 left in the game clock. 33 seconds left on the shot clock. Good work from Moreau. Tries to battle around Shimakawa. Timeout called by Moreau.
Jono,
goes loose.
That one was right on time. The 28 left on the try clock. So Japan will take that one from the sideline. Just a note there on the timeouts. Canada, earlier we saw the 42nd running out. They actually didn't have any team on-court timeouts left.
Wow.
So that's why that one went. They do have their 2 coaches though.
Yep.
And now Japan will be down to 3 remaining and 2 coaches left on there.
So Ikazaki now gets the pass across to Shimakawa, and Shimakawa goes back to Ikazaki. And the try goes to Japan. Moreau with possession from the key. Will he find green on this occasion? No, he'll go across to Troutman. Troutman couldn't quite get it. And Ikazaki with a change of possession. So they needed that Japan 38-30. So the gap starting to get a little bit wider here for Canada. Played nicely by Moreau. Moreau up the middle. Great work there from Byron Green in defence. The ball goes wide and out. Troutman couldn't quite get his hands on it. And the play will go out of bounds. And Chance goes begging, but the ball will come back in the possession of Travis Moreau. Moreau will have it nicely there from the baseline. So fires the pass across court. Gives Brandon Troutman an opportunity. And the penalty is blown in. Take us through that call.
Just getting some clarification here. I'm not sure what the call is just yet, Jono. We've got a technical on number 3. So I would say that that was not being permitted back on the court, not allowing enough space for Moreau from Team Canada to come back on court. So number 3 serving that penalty.
Kurahashi.
Thank you, Jono.
Fires the pass across to Moreau. Moreau nicely played, and the points come the way of Canada.
And she'll come back on the court.
So Norimatsu gives it in field to Shimakawa. Shimakawa battling nicely, pushing his way around one. Fires the pass across court, gives Ikazaki some space, and Norimatsu on that right side. Can he get it? He can. Can he peg back? You better believe he can. Terrific stuff from Japan. Norimatsu was working hard on that right flank and got the points there for the Japanese.
Yeah, really great use of the field there, really opening it up and passing that long ball over there. Great work by Team Japan.
Great awareness of space from Ikazaki as well, as Moreau gets the pass from Caldwell. Now Caldwell receives possession back. Good pass into Troutman. Troutman battles inside that attacking quarter. Tries to battle the ball back and gives it nicely to Caldwell. Caldwell faces around over the top. Troutman, beautiful pass. Oh, that connectivity, brilliant for Canada as Moreau gets the points. So 3:11 to go. And it's 39-32, so Japan by 7 now in this final pool game of day 3 of the Wheelchair Rugby Championships. Ikazaki's pass to Norimatsu sticks, and the points come for the Japanese. So Caldwell will have possession. Tries to go up the middle, fires it across court. Oh, nice little keyhole pass to Brandon Troutman over that halfway line. Tries to push away, gives it over the top nicely to Moreau. Moreau battles through some traffic, gives it nicely through the middle, and the goal will come for Canada. So 2:48 on the clock, 40-33 in this third period. One more period to play in this fantastic contest. Japan will take it up court. Shimakawa tries to battle and gets spun over. Troutman puts his hands in the air and says, "Not me, sir." And there'll be a brief timeout.
So getting that timeout before he's fallen down, the Japan side, great pickup there. Really good pickup, because otherwise it would have been a leaning foul, which would have meant a change in play, Jono.
Okay, so that's a key one. There's been a change while you were talking there. Noramatsu comes off, and Shinuya Nakamachi in the 24 will come on for Japan, and he has possession of the ball on the far side. Daisuke Ikazaki now playing. Great to see the support for the Japanese team here tonight at the Sydney Olympic Park Sports Centre. As Ikazaki fires through and plays the ball nicely.
Bit of dirty hands there, and the penalty try will be given to the Japan side.
So Trevor Hirschfield now on for Canada. He has possession of the ball. Good pass across. Fabian Lavoie's back on the court for Canada. He goes hard. Past Shimakawa. Goes into Ikazaki. Fabian Lavoie pivots, spins, tries to get the pass away. Now gives a nice pass. Beautiful hands from Hirschfield. He loses possession. And now Nakamachi has possession close to the line.
Yeah, he really tried for that one, but unfortunately not able to pick it up.
The shot clock should not have reset.
So the shot clock just having some issues there, according to the Japanese coach in Kevin Orr. 41-33, just over 2 minutes to play. It'll be a thrilling final term here between these two international sides, Em.
Yeah, absolutely. Only 2:11, as you say, in the third period. And the lead now, though, by 8 for Team Japan. They've done really well to stretch that one out this last period.
Yeah, probably the biggest margin of the game. So referee Lloyd White just having a discussion. Scotty Clouston Julius, the other referee for this clash.
So, Jono, just to note, Team Japan, 3rd in the world currently. And Team Canada, number 4. So we've got some really great wheelchair rugby here right now.
Yeah, they certainly did, and they're below the US, Japan, as they fire the pass across Canada, nicely pushed away. Hirschfield now for Canada will have possession. Gives the ball to Troutman. Good work across to Lavoie. Lavoie battling through the middle court. Now goes up the middle hard. At the line, Lavoie running out of space on that right side. Manages to get it to Troutman. Troutman, overhead pass. Is it there? No. Snatched at the line. So Japan will fire the pass back infield. Ikazaki had the pass. Great work there. Fires the ball across court. Nice work from Nakamachi. In defence, goes hard at Lavoie. And Shimakawa works well for the points for Japan, and Lavoie's gone down.
Again, spending some time on the floor. There was a big hit, big collision, both of them, and Lavoie ended up on the floor once again. So the mechanics certainly getting their time on court today, as we've seen through the last few days. Yesterday, I think Sarah Ellis from the Victorian side was on there nearly as much as the players were.
Setting all kinds of records yesterday, Sarah. Great addition to the technical team for Victoria Protect Thunder. They're looking pretty good in this tournament. They've had a number of wins. They've been impressive today with their games against New Zealand, which kicked us off on day 3.
Yes, and they'll face New South Wales later this evening in the gold medal match of the National Championship. That'll kick off at 7:30.
Terrific battle between the Gladiators and Protect Thunder. We look forward to bringing that to you. We hope we can have your attention here at the Sydney Olympic Park Sports Centre or online at wheelchairrugby.com.au on that live feed as Lavoie plays possession just short of the key for Canada. Goes up the middle through, feeds it beautifully. And the points come from Fabian Lavoie. Ikazaki plays the possession nicely. Away goes Nakamachi now for Japan. Nakamachi, Shinuya Nakamachi fires the ball across to Shinichi Shimakawa. And they go close to the line and score the points. So great way for Japan to score points. So much depth across the court. Hirschfield in possession now. They remain undefeated, the Japanese, in 2017 at the Sydney Nationals. Great performance from this international side, but Canada, they've been a great addition to this year's tournament as Lavoie fires his way through nicely, straight up the middle. Fabian Lavoie pushes away one. Kurahashi tried her best to get there, but Lavoie's got too much class and the points come there for Canada, 43-35. Inside 30 seconds, we go to the final term. Punched out away by Lavoie. And there'll be a call there for Canada.
So Japan keeping the ball from the side there. No inbounder, so the time will start. 24 now, we'll take it. Shinya for Team Japan.
So Nakamachi with the ball on that far side.
We've got an equipment timeout here, needed for Troutman. He's good. He's good to go. We're back. 32 seconds left in this third quarter.
So it'll played nicely by Ikazaki. Fires straight up the middle. Ikazaki tries to push away one. Has possession just outside the key. Daisuke Ikazaki, a Hokkaido native. He turns 39 in 2017. Nicely played away by Shinichi Shimakawa. He was named Best Rookie in 2001. Shimakawa inside the 10-second mark. Shimakawa tries to battle for points. Goes at the line, pops it over. Daisuke Ikazaki will get the points. And we've got 1 second left, literally, in this third period. Not much time left. Play goes Hirschfield. Siren sounds, and that is three-quarter time here in this thrilling clash between Japan and Canada. It's the Japanese by 9, 44-35. Back in a moment. So here we go, final term of this game between Japan and Canada, as Japan are now on the defence. As Troutman has possession for Canada. He'll try and go at that key. Tries to push away Shimakawa. Troutman pushes away nicely. Needs some possession. Fires the ball close to the line. Can't quite get it. And runs out of time. So 24 seconds were left on that shot clock, but he was just pushed and the holding call applied. So John O'Farr and Emma Stewart in commentary. Wheelchairrugby.com.au is your home for all the information you need for the Wheelchair Rugby Championships, all thanks to GIO. Go there for ticket information for tomorrow. We hope to see you there at the Netball Centre. Otherwise, you can catch all the live feed on wheelchairrugby.com.au. Thank you for your attentive support. And we hope to all of the fans here at the Sydney Olympic Park Sports Centre to join us tomorrow at the Netball Centre for a wonderful day. It's going to be a great day and plenty of finals, 5th v 6th, bronze, gold, celebrity, all there.
It's a big day. We kick off the first game, 5th place versus 6th at 11, followed by the bronze medal match at 1. And the celebrity game, that'll be a lot of fun. That kicks off at 3 o'clock, followed by the gold medal game at 4:30.
So I'll have to warm up the legs because that'll be another standing ovation from me. As Shimakawa scores the points for Japan.
Might need to stretch your arms too if we're going to throw you in the chair for the celebrity game.
It'll be my 3rd appearance in that celebrity game. Once to call, once to play. As Troutman goes up the middle, around the flank now, tries to go around Haga. Good work from him. Fires the pass across to Lavoie. And Lavoie plays it nicely. So he'll play it well as Japan fire it through Haga. And now Japan, they give it back in field. Kano had the pass. Good work there from Shimakawa. Shimakawa fires the ball across court. Up the middle goes Shinichi Shimakawa. Has Tomoki Amai on the flank but won't need him, and the points come there for Japan. So a thrilling contest. We're in the final term here.
Scoreboard, Japan leading 46-36, taking it to 10 now in the double digits now in this last period. Great hands there by Team Japan.
Yeah, Haga with the possession. Has it well, tries to push away nicely. Plays it back. Nicely played by Haga. And a hand in there from Troutman has been called, so the play will come back. Shinichi Shimakawa just barking some instructions to his play, and it looks like, no, Kano's just coming back onto the court. I thought there might have been a change there from Japan because Kano came from the bench and he now has possession of the ball. So he'll fire the pass across to Shimakawa now. Shimakawa tries to battle his way nicely up the middle, works his way nicely. Good pass over the top to Masayuki Haga. And the points and the try goes to Japan. So 47-36. We battle for gold at 7:30. John O'Farr, Emma Stewart and Steve Rebellion in commentary.
That'll be an exciting match. We've got Victoria versus New South Wales, Jono.
So they had a great game on day 1. The last game, and it was a victory to Victoria Protect Thunder.
It was a tight one. It was a great game, the last game of day 1. Spending some more time on the floor, one of the Canadian, we've got Mr. Troutman. He's going to need some assistance.
So the play goes back and we go to Haga, who takes on the line. So that game we were talking about earlier between Victoria and New South Wales, 62-57, a narrow 5-point win to the Thunder over the Gladiators. A thrilling clash that was finishing up day 1, which seems like 100 years ago now.
It does. Weeks, 100 years.
So the ball is played back into Whitehead. He's new on the court for Canada. Not his first appearance in this game as Whitehead pops the pass nicely. And Hirschfield gets the points for Canada. Good try there. So 48-37, just under 6 to play in this contest. And then we'll take a short break, have a bit of family and friend time on the court. And then we battle for gold between New South Wales and Victoria. Looking forward to that. Shimakawa will play the contest straight up the middle and fire the pass across court. So he'll get the points there. Nicely worked across the key there, Shimakawa. He does it particularly well close to the line as Hirschfield has possession of the ball, fires it nicely to Green. Byron Green goes back into Hirschfield. Hirschfield will go over the head of Haga. Nicely played away now to Troutman to Whitehead. Whitehead will play it beautifully. Pushing it back across court. Mike Whitehead battling through. Up the middle goes Whitehead, loses possession. So Mike Whitehead made his debut in 2002. He's appeared at 3 Paralympic Games in Athens, Beijing and London. He's the elder statesman in the Canadian side. He turns 42 this year in 2017. So we'll go back to the side of the court. And it'll now be Trevor Hirschfield that has possession for Canada. Will give it nicely to Whitehead. And Whitehead will just soak up as much time as he can. 34 seconds left on that shot clock. We've just got over 5 minutes left on the game clock. Terrific game we've seen here between these two great international sides here, Em.
Yeah, it's been a great matchup here this afternoon. Team Japan taking a coaches, and they will also have a substitution here. 5:15 remaining in the game. All right, Team Japan, number 25, taking the inbound.
So it'll be
Shota Watanabe.
Watanabe has the ball back in field and plays it nicely there to the 55 in Sagano. So he's the changeover there for Japan as Ikazaki gets the points. So Norimatsu in the 22. Sagano in the 55. And then the 25 is Watanabe. So a couple of changes there as 24. Brandon Troutman takes it up nicely for Canada, pushes his way through some traffic. Whiteman has the ball, tries to go over the line. Mike Whitehead, great player there. And paddles nicely through Troutman. Troutman gives it across to Hirschfield, and the points come for Canada. So now it'll come back nicely to Watanabe. Watanabe pushes into Ikazaki. Shoto Watanabe plays the ball to Ikazaki. Ikazaki fires the pass across. Saya Norimatsu has the ball nicely to Shoto Watanabe. Watanabe has the pass, tries to get the ball away. Done remarkably well to get it to Ikazaki. Ikazaki fires the pass over the top. That's a terrific goal to Sagano. And Motoki Sagano scores the points. He's a Kanagawa local. He turns 25 this year. Wonderful addition to the Japanese national side that won gold last year in a double overtime final. That'll go down as one of the classic contests in wheelchair rugby. It was at the Netball Centre, and that's where we'll be tomorrow for an exciting 4th day at the Wheelchair Rugby Championships.
So just a note here that 25, Shoto Watanabe, spending some time in the penalty box, but he's straight back on. Troutman taking that try for Team Canada. 3 of the players from Team Canada locking up Ikazaki there in the back court, in their front court.
So it'll be played nicely there by the 55 in Sagano. He takes it up court over the halfway line. Sagano pushes it nicely. Watanabe trying to push through. Ikazaki causing some problems. And he'll get the point. So Troutman was blocked there nicely by Ikazaki. Pass goes inbound for Canada. Troutman on the far side. Brandon Troutman tries to find Green, but this time he'll find Whitehead. And Mike Whitehead goes through for the points. He goes for a bit of a spill.
Yeah, right on the line there. Not a huge hit, but dangerous. Whitehead taking a little moment there.
So there's been a couple of changes there. Shimakawa has come onto the court for Japan and Kurahashi in the 3.
So just to note too with that play, the penalty goal has been given. However, 22, as it was on the line, dangerous play. He'll serve some time in the penalty box as well.
So Sagano comes off, so too Shoto Watanabe. And Shimakawa in the 13 has come on, and Kurahashi in the 3 for Japan. So nicely played away, and will come back to the key. So Shimakawa fires the ball in. Ikazaki has possession. Kurahashi did particularly well in blocking. She goes up the middle as Ikazaki fires the pass over the top, and Shinichi Shimakawa has possession short of the key. Just pushing back. Moreau tries to cause a few problems, slowing down the clock. 26 seconds, feeds the key. Bit of trouble here from Shinichi Shimakawa. And he goes through for the points, and he gets there. So Japan, they go further in front, 53-41. 3:40 left in this contest. Moreau gives the ball nicely to Whitehead, fires over the pass nicely to Smith. Shane Smith goes at the line, hustles his way through, slows down the clock, and gets the points. So you can hear the calls from the bench from Kevin Orr, the coach of Japan. We've got just under 3.5 minutes to play in this contest, and the shot clock will take place as Sayonara Matsu will spend some time in the bench. So they're down to 3. And now we'll come back to possession of play as referee Lloyd White is just checking a ruling and getting some clarification on something. So it'll be Noramatsu that has some time in the box there.
Just getting clarification, Jono, as to how long he'll serve in that penalty box. So just making sure that they're on time to let him enter the court for Team Japan.
So it'll be Canada that have possession, nicely played over the top. Whitehead has possession close to the line. He'll roll backwards and get the points there for Canada. 10 points the margin now, 53-43. So the key will go back to the play, and Ikazaki will be the man that starts us off. Fires the pass nicely infield to Shimakawa. Shimakawa goes over the halfway line past Shane Smith. Nicely played beautifully from Shimakawa. A bit of communication with Ikazaki, and Ikazaki creates the block as Whitehead came flying through, and the block was taken nicely. And the points and the try go to Japan. So Moreau will have possession nicely close to the key. Looks for Green, fires inbound, goes back to Moreau. Moreau goes long and finds Whitehead. Whitehead goes to the middle. Shane Smith says, hang on a minute, just wait, hold up. Whitehead goes away. Beautiful block from Shane Smith in the 25, and Whitehead in the 8 gets the points for Canada.
Nuramatsu able to re-enter the field of play now. He served 2 minutes nearly in there.
He has possession of the ball. Nuramatsu pushes away nicely. And the possession of play will go the way of, is it Japan on this occasion, or will it go back to Canada, Em?
Japan's taken that time out. So they have 35 on their shot clock, and there's just over 3 minutes remaining in this game. The lead now 10, Japan 54, Canada 44.
So Norimatsu will come to the bench. Great player, Saya Norimatsu. He was born in 1990, which makes him 27. He included into the sport through a friend. He went to training, and a friend introduced him to wheelchair rugby. He debuted in 2013, and he represents the Okinawa Hurricanes back home in his native Japan, as Shimakawa applies the ball nicely, fires to Norimatsu, and the 27-year-old gets the points for Japan. So Moreau now has possession of play. Fires across court, back into Whitehead. Whitehead plays it just nicely short of the line. Now Moreau takes on the line, goes up the right flank, back in field. Got some battle there with Norimatsu. And Travis Moreau gets the points there for Canada. Calls Vancouver home now, turns 34 this year. A great addition to the Team Canada side, Travis Moreau, as Shimakawa now has possession on that flank. Fires the pass across court. He'll need it very soon. Needs to get rid of that possession. Nice little pop pass to Ikazaki. Ikazaki will find Norimatsu, who's open in the key. And the points go the way of Japan. So 56-45. We're just over 2 and a bit to play here, Em.
Yeah, we've had a great match here today. And great rugby all week. Kicking off on Wednesday here at Sydney Olympic Park Sports Centre, where day 3 And Shane Smith, number 25, he'll take the try there for Team Canada.
Normally a great assist player, but he can score some points, Shane Smith, as Japan take it up through Shimakawa. Shimakawa will go over that halfway line past Smith. Takes a look at the clock, 33 seconds left, and gets the points and the try for Japan. So a great point scorer, Shinichi Shimakawa. It was a pleasure to call and watch, not only this year but last year. His performance in that final against New South Wales was first class and really led to the victory. 59-58 the score there on that occasion as we battled for gold in 2016. Japan, you would think, probably would be making their way through, but time will tell based on some of the results today. So that decision is yet to be made. They remain undefeated in this tournament as Travis Moreau will go at the line. Nicely played, pushed away well to Whitehead. Whitehead will go backwards. He's pretty good at doing that close to the line. Just over 90 seconds left in this contest. Of course, 7:30, John O'Farr, Steve Rebillion and Emma Stewart will be your commentators as we battle for gold. New South Wales and Victoria in the 2017 GIO Wheelchair Rugby National Championship gold medal game. As Japan get the points, as I was talking there, and Moreau will start it again from the key. Plays it short and nice. Back to Green. Green fires the pass back across to Moreau. Moreau will battle well. That's great work from Norimatsu close to the line. Good pass from Moreau. Finds Smith. Smith nods the head. Tries to get the pass. Beautiful ball across to Moreau. Moreau fires at the Whitehead. That's wonderful stuff from Canada. Geez, they're pretty to watch. Coach's timeout called by Kevin Orr. 58-47, just over a minute to play. How do you see the final 60 seconds going, Em? So 66 seconds left in this contest between Japan and Canada. The ball goes to Ikazaki. Ikazaki fires over the top. Shane Smith tries to get it, punches it away from Takumi Wachi.
Incredible play there from Shane Smith, whacking it out on the Team Japan. So Canada will take the ball with just over a minute to play. The lead by 10.
Played inbound by Caldwell. Caldwell fires the pass. Whitehead tries to get possession of the ball. Ikazaki has the ball. The play will be called back.
Out of time there. The 10-second violation being called. So Team Japan will take it from the side with still 1:02 remaining in the game.
So 58-48 the score with 1:02 left in this contest. The ball goes to Ikazaki. He's got limited space. He may have got a wheel out there. In fact, he does, just the back wheel there on the left-hand side.
Great pressure there from Team Canada.
Great refereeing from Lloyd White as well to spot that because it was pretty tight in that corner. And Scotty Clouston Julius will get us restarted with Caldwell as Smith has possession of play, tries to battle around Ikazaki. Nice play over the pass, goes to Whitehead. Whitehead battles nicely, pushes away, straight up the middle. 48 seconds left on the clock, goes past Green, picked up by Caldwell. Caldwell will fire the pass, nicely picked up by Smith. Smith, has he got a magic pass in him? Goes the right-hand side, looking for opportunities. Tries to get the ball away, keeps it alive. Shane Smith battling away. 33 seconds left on the clock. Nicely played away by Smith. Fires the pass over Caldwell. Brilliant stuff close to the line by Smith. And with 27 seconds left, 58-49. So it'll be a victory to the Japanese, so they'll remain undefeated in the 2017 tournament. So Haga will have possession of the ball. A couple of plays left in this contest. Haga, close to the line, fires the ball across to Kurahashi. Haga, nicely played by Ikazaki now. Ikazaki over the top, tries to find the pass and does that to Masayuki Haga. Goes over the line, 15 seconds left on the clock. Haga has to find possession, could find Washi in the key. Can't. Haga battles back, tries to go backwards, needs to get a miracle ball. 5 seconds left, gets the ball to Ikazaki. Ikazaki has a timeout call with 2 seconds left on the clock. Great pressure there, Em.
Great intensity in these last few moments of the game. We'll see a lob ball, I would say, to make this try with just 2.1 remaining in the game.
Yeah, so it'll be a Hail Mary pass coming up. A little bit shorter than usual, but Ikazaki has Kurahashi close to the line, fires the pass over the top. Looks like Haga will get the points. He does. So Masayuki Haga finishes it for Japan just on the siren. What a game of wheelchair rugby we have seen here, ladies and gentlemen. How about a big round of applause for these two international state sides? 59-49. It's a 10-point victory to Japan over Canada. A wonderful game. Don't forget to head to wheelchairrugby.com.au for all the information, the ticket information, the live feeds, all the stats, all the info that you need for the Fierce 4 Rugby Championships. We battle for gold at 7:30. What a clash that's going to be between the GIO New South Wales Gladiators and Victoria Protect Thunder. But coming up soon or next will be some family and friends night court time here at Sydney Olympic Park State Sports Centre. Terrific night. We've got a wheelchair rugby. We battle for gold. It'll be New South Wales and Victoria. 59-49, Japan by 10. Final pool game here on day 3 of the 2017 Fierce 4 Rugby Championships.